the catwalk stairs there, just feeding the information about Static's location in, just applying caution at the minute. He's certainly not rushing himself in there. I think he was just letting him know that Shiol is playing down at the bottom of garage, but I don't know exactly how aware they are of his exact location there. The Maverick is being very careful, Des, and in comes the challenge. Shiol's going to take a lot of damage. He's going to have to dip away into lounge, and Aki now is going to be free to start really bullying Static and pushing the Kaid back.
That Monty is such a bully, giving all the information, I think, of where Shiol was trying to contest behind the motorcycle, so he knew how much could be the Maverick. This is how much could be opened up, how much he could challenge from there, and knew at the right time to stop, get off, bring out the M4 and look to challenge onto Shiol as he was trying to peek on forward. They're getting more of these angles opened up here, just looking to force members of C9 back. I think Grenade's going to come singing out. Shiol, he had absolutely no hope, no knowledge there. Now it's Akwi, still stood here being incredibly patient, waiting for the assistance from his teammates. I think Sasha stepping over, another grenade in hand, that sings up on top. Is it going to be enough to kill Static, but he's taken down to about half HP. We're seeing the Lukid style vault over, but sadly there's no 4K to be collected. Lolo putting Static in the dirt, and now we step into the final 35 seconds or so. You've got the Monty, and you start thinking, okay boys, time to get this wall opened up. Let's start thinking about that plan.
Well, they've got control from East Breach, Des. They've got control of Catwalk. They've opened up access to the default plant spot in behind the server stack. So realistically, Makers should have everything they need to start pushing in here. But of course, there is still a Nitro in hand. There are still smoke canisters. Now, the Nitro will find Lolo, but that won't stop Akwi from going in and getting the diffuser down. Essential cover from Sasha onto Harper there that allows Akwi to plant. He can stand back up, get the shield out, and as you say, Des, that should be it. That should be the story completed here as Makers. They are now 3 versus 1. The diffuser is down and active. There's going to be Italian fans going wild in the chat tonight, Des, because Makers, they have won. They progress in the 6th Invitational 2021, and they will face TSM.
For Cloud9, for APAC, the journey ends, but for Makers, the dream continues. TSM, a rematch I know that so many of us have been dying to see since their initial face-off in Group B last week. Commiserations, of course, to Cloud9. Of course, they made it through to playoffs, and that itself is worth commending. And I really do hope we see them step back up into form at the next major. But for tonight, it's all about Makers and a very impressive performance.
I would agree, very impressive indeed, Des. And as you say, our commiserations, of course, go to Cloud9. You have been a fantastic part of this tournament, much like the other APAC counterparts that came along with you. You have played your part. We've had fantastic entertainment from you. And boy, have you shown us some real skill and ability at times. But unfortunately, you couldn't do it tonight.
Let's throw